Excuse me, sorry, I do that when I am. Okay. Oh! I don't even know what this means, but this is fierce as fuck. The mountain lion? Oh my god, I don't know anything about it, but fuck, man. That's ferocious as fuck. And guess what? We're going back to the feline. Full circle, new moon in Leo. Thank you, gods. Thank you, Innocent. Thank you, medicine cards. Thank you, Mother Earth and gods and all creatures of Earth. Oh my god, thank you so much, Cosmos. Be Hearty Life, shout out to you. If it wasn't for you, I would not have the courage to do this kind of thing. Please forgive me if I don't know how to speak right. I'm still learning. It's my first medicine card spread with you guys, but I'm going to be a mountain lion and integrate all of this. I'm going through the same process as you guys. It is divinely, deeply difficult for me as well. I've just been doing it for a really long time, and it is my message to do this for the people of the earth. I am the hawk medicine, so it is my job and my duty to spread the messages among the masses. It means transmutation and stuff like that, so yada yada yada. Let's go. Mountain lion. Let's see the numerology, number 8. Give me the money. Show me the money. Okay. I also just want to say, like, when we were talking about, I don't know if it was the dolphin card or the whale card, no, it was the whale card, where we don't know why we're receiving the messages that we do or why we understand that it is important for us to know. We just kind of speak. We're guided to know that that's what we have to say next. Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, my words and messages might not make sense, but the sounds and vibrations should reach you. Hopefully, if I'm doing my job, I'm getting out of my own way. I'm learning how to do that consciously and unconsciously and subconsciously. But yeah, I just kind of like know what I know and giving you what I know and I have in the moment. So whatever sticks with you and resonates with you, please let it resonate with you. I also realize when I am giving intuitive messages, my voice becomes extremely raspy. So, yeah. 8 is abundance, ambition, self-confidence, wealth, vision, professionalism, success, and authority. 8 is connected to abundance, prosperity, and financial well-being. Resourcefulness, hard work, determination, and inner strength are all qualities of 8. Spiritually, 8 is seen as an equalizer or a balancer that unites the conscious with the unconscious, the earthly with the spiritual. This is what we're trying to do here, the earth and the moon. In other words, earth is reflected in the proverb, you will reap what you sow, which is how motherfucking perfect when we are planting seeds for the new moon. You will reap what you sow. We are learning how to sow here. Keep in mind with this mountain lion card, an abundance of 8, that in full circle, what we are coming to, if we stay faithful to the path and guidance and listen to our intuition, listen to our messages, listen to our guides, we will end up in a place of alignment with who we are, with confidence, with perseverance, with prosperity, with abundance. So let's do it. 8, mountain lion, last card, central card, north card. Thank you, medicine people, and all my famous teachers of all the world. Famous just fucking means you're awesome. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, 17 is also the number of it. That's how I got numerology, but I don't know if some of you connect the number 17, so I'm just going to say that. It is the number 17. And I know that this is like a long series of events, but it is a long card. I did feel super powerful and connected to give you guys these messages because I've been receiving a lot of scary messages from people that this power can be very hard to utilize. So, fuck yeah, leadership, let's do this. Mountain Lion is leadership, taking control, taking the lead, taking the leash of your lives, taking leadership of your own lives, so that again you can provide. Oh my god, let me stop, let me go away. Mountain Lion, O kingly leader of sleek feline form. Hello, Leo. Wow, full circle! Ah! I'm gonna try not to get too excited about this, but it's hard not to. Mountain Lion, O kingly leader of sleek feline form, touch my heart with courage, which is what we were trying to do here. Touch my heart with courage. Then sound the alarm, that I may lead with foresight, assurance, bright and true. Thank you for giving us the assurance here of this card spread, and these animals are fucking brilliant. To carry on the spirit of the strength that I see in you. Mountain Lion, leadership. Let's go. Mountain Lion can be a very difficult power totem for you to have. It's hard to harness your own power because it places you in a position to be in a target for the problems of others, which is hence why we hide our light and shine our light away from the world so much, because we don't want to be responsible for the hurt, for the pain, or for the responsibility of others. But when you take that chance away from other people, you are denying them the gift of learning them the lessons themselves, and you are denying yourself the gift and the rest of the world to give what you need to give to the rest of the world, because you are hiding it from the world. You don't need to do that. I know it's hard, but Mountain Lion can get you through it. You could be blamed for things going wrong, or for always taking charge when others cannot. If that's your superpower, that's your fucking superhero power, man, take it. You could become the perfect justification for the insecurities of others, which is what happens when you start to say no, which is what happens when you start to say yes. Follow your lead, follow your own leadership. God, thank you so much. Leo, leadership, courage. God, heart, thank you so much. God, energy, thank you so much. Full circle, thank you. Mountain Lion medicine involves lessons on the use of power in leadership, whether that's power of leadership of others or leadership in yourself, and able to have the power to follow others. It is the ability to lead without insisting that others follow, which is what I said earlier with the blue heron. Sometimes you gotta lead and not try to manipulate them to stay because they don't like it. Give them the grace and the power to make their own choices the same exact fucking way that you are. Respect them. That's the way you are respecting yourself. And if you don't respect them, you're probably not respecting yourself. Hear that, know that. If you're not respecting them, you're probably not respecting yourself. Respect yourself so that you can respect them. Take your choice. Make your mission possible and powerful. The use and abuse of power and position of influence are part of this great cat's medicine. Your own power will have evidence and influence on people, and you will impact and impart your wisdom on other people. Let it, but be responsible with it. Be responsible for it. Your power does not come from having influence. It's being responsible and knowing how to use it. By observing the graceful pounce of Mountain Lion, you will learn how to balance power, intention, physical strength, and grace. Man, I could feel the struggle between dolphin and whale. I could feel that, man. That's a big struggle. But then when you like cross this whale path and you're like, holy fuck, I'm a mountain lion. Ah! It gets good, man. Keep going. Woo! Okay, let me just calm down. No, I don't want to. This relates in human terms to the balance of body, mind, and spirit. The giant feline never wastes anything. It only kills what it needs for survival. And I say this all the time. I am not a malicious person, and I am not evil, and I am not a malicious, evil, harmful person. But I will protect and honor in those of love. And that's why we call ourselves the Love Ninjas, because we fight and honor and protect of in those we love and for love. Sometimes Mother Nature will throw a hurricane to restore balance of the earth. A bear will protect its children. I will fight in the name of love, and that's what you should be doing too. Sometimes love has teeth, but responsibly. The female lion is the hunter who graces her table in a style akin to mother energy. If Mountain Lion has come to you in dreams, it is a time to stand on your convictions and lead yourself where your heart takes you. Lead yourself where your heart takes you with grace and simplicity. Remind you, do not attack others. Do not attack others. Others may choose to follow, and the lessons will multiply. If you have pulled the card of Mountain Lion, you may be asked to review the purpose behind your personal beliefs. Why are you doing what you're doing? Which is why I think we're being called back to this card, the turkey, why we're going back to this card, why we're going back to this anger, why we're going back to this resentment. Are you making choices based on the needs of other people or what you think you need of egotistical satisfaction and gain? Go back to what it is you were truly meant to do and here for, even if that brings discomfort for a little while. And do not get mad at people along the way. Respect them like you respect your own choices. I keep saying that, but I'm going to. You may need to discover whether or not your plans include a pride of cubs wanting to be like you or to share in your dreams. If you are already a leader, the question may be whether or not the time has come to push the cubs out of the cave. If you are aligned with cat medicine, my baby, shout out to my baby Sasha. I'm not gonna say her last name actually. You are considered to be the king of the mountain. Mountain symbolizes a struggle a lot of the times. It means there's a pathway that you have to go through, a struggle, a track that you have to make in order to get to the top. When you get up to the top, it's much like the dolphin card when you get to the top and you're like, breath of fresh air, holy fuck, I made it. Reborn, existed new. When you get down from the mountain, you'll never be the same. And never allowed to be human or vulnerable. The pitfalls are many, but the rewards are great. The pitfalls are many, but the rewards are great. Keep going with the courageous mountain lion. In assuming the place of power that mountain lion affords, you must constantly be aware of keeping peace. Blue heron. However, you can never make everyone happy unless you lie to yourself or others. Stop lying to yourself or others. This is human nature. Therefore, the first responsibility of leadership is to tell the truth, even if people don't like it. Even if you don't like it, if you're uncomfortable with it, then you need to learn how to find the grace and the gentility you have and the human kindness you have within yourself, and compassion and gentility and compassion for yourself and your own truth, and accept what you are, who you are, and what you are made to do. Know it and live it, and your example will filter down to the tiniest cub in the pride. Again, to create harmony for the whole, we need you to live your medicine so the rest of the earth can survive. Responsibility is no more than the ability to respond to any situation. Panic is not a part of this sacred medicine. Okay, this is what I'm getting from the entire earth set. Conclusion. Thank you so much, Mountain Lion. Panic is not a part of it. So there's so many little lessons in here that need to be learned, and I hope you guys have your pen and pencil ready. This is for the new moon in Leo cycle. I know this is the cycle. This is the conclusion of it. Don't worry. 5 card spread, 5 for the number of change. We have started with the turkey, which is about abundance, which is about giving away, which is about creating space for new to come. As you give away, you are able to receive more. The intention of this entire spread was to figure out how to tap into the harness the energies of a new moon in Leo cycle so that we can become more powerful in ourselves. I know there has been a lot of chaos, and no, there has not been a lot of clarity as to what to do, and that chaos and confusion can cause a lot of misdirected energy and resentment and guilt and just like freaking out in panic mode, which brings me back to full circle with the mountain. I'll reiterate later that it's not about panic. So there's a couple processes in this learning lesson that we're going to have to come to. And I think it's going to lead us up to the next full moon, which is where we're going to have to let go of the things that we learned and that were not meant for us, because there's going to be a lot of pitfalls, and there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to need to learn and let go of, a lot of trials and errors. And when we reach the full moon, we can ask to let go of those things that didn't serve us, but keep the things that we did learn. There's going to be a lot of trials and tribulations as we go through the purpose of this. With the new moon in Leo, we ask ourselves, what is it that brings our hearts true purpose? What is it that brings our hearts true joy? As I say that, I want to cry. What is it inside of us that brings our joy, the most heart-filled activities? We've been ignoring our heart for too long, and it's time we start to delve and jump into it. There's a time for logic, and that is not now. It's time to sit and listen with our hearts to our intuition, and we're going to do that now. Starting with the turkey with the number 4, we are guided, we are told that we are guided, we are protected, that we're here for. Give away. Turkey says, give away so you are able to receive. You have more than enough. You have an abundance of everything that you need. Everything that you want is right here and now. You just take a moment to sit down and listen to it, which brings us to our next, which is the South, which is a self-introspection card, which is to figure out your own inner personal and truth. This is self-reflection. When you go inside for self-reflections, which is how we're going to start finding out what it is that brings us true happiness and activities that bring us those joy. We're going to find things that how we feel about other people and situations that we're currently in or that we have put ourselves in, and those things may have brought us comfort and satisfaction for a while, but those things are now bringing us discomfort, and it's not for us anymore. And we might come to the realization that we don't like this person, this place, or this thing, and we might have to act on those things to get rid of them. But what the dolphin is asking us to do is be able to go inside ourselves and be able to figure out the dream time. Again, I don't exactly know how to do this. For me, inside of my body, it's about breath. Dolphin is the breath of life. It's the mana. It's being able to understand the truth of things. The only thing that we need to survive in this world is our true purpose. If you want to live in alignment with who you are, if you want to contribute to the harmony of this earth, it was exactly what we're trying to do here. If you want to abide by your own happiness and let others live by their own happiness too, and everyone go into the right honorful places, then this is what we need to do. We need to go into the dream time through the breath. If you have any breath work that you could share with us in the comment section to help us tap into that breath, the dolphin breath, the idea of dream time, please let us know. The dolphins are the messengers of our true spirit. Sound is when it starts to kick in. Listening, drums, music. I'm not sure where that comes into play. Maybe I'll do a little bit more research. Maybe it'll show up for me now. I know that I'm talking loud and lessons are coming through. I'm just sharing it with you now. So the next thing that we go from giving away, giving, receiving, making space. Clarity is coming up to us. We don't like this person. We don't like this person. Having to have the introspection of how we actually feel about it, how we confront it. Do not get mad at those who don't respect your decisions. It is not up to you to decide their boundaries. If they don't like it, let them leave. Don't try to manipulate them to stay. If you don't respect them for their decisions, you don't respect yourself for your decisions, and you're not living a life in true honor and integrity if you're not respecting yourself. So learn how to respect yourself. That's the second lesson that you also need to learn in this new moon cycle is how do I How do I be okay? How do I sit in my decisions? How do I be okay with my decisions? How do I take responsibility with myself? Which brings us to the last card, a full circle of being responsible for your power. But before I get to that one, the next one after the dolphin, which is getting into dream time, which is getting the answers. It's going to look different for everyone. This is why I cannot tell you what this is. You're going to get a download of information after you learn how to tap into this energy source of all the dreams and visions that you want to do. That's your higher interest. That's your higher power. The whale, the next card, which is the north, which is for me when you look up, which is when you pray, which is religious text, which is going back to ancient scripts and scrolls. This is going to be your validation. This is going to be your faith. This is going to be your religious text. This is going to be exactly what you needed to hear, the purposeful meaning in what you are doing, the righteous path, whatever it is that you find access to is going to give you the validation of being like, you don't have to recreate the circle. This is what you're supposed to do. This is your purpose. Then you'll have like, holy fuck, yep, that's a validation, and keep moving forward. Which brings us to the integration card, the middle card, the center card, which is where we come from, back to our power. We started off a little bit weary and weak and vulnerable, not knowing what to do, kind of like this, right? And then we're like confused, and then we make it mad because we want to fight or flee, right? This is what happens in laws of change. And then we get to the dolphin time, we're like, fine, fuck it, I'm gonna sleep. Maybe I'll avoid, maybe I'll try to tap into it, maybe I'll go back to breath, figure out what truly is I'm here. You find you receive these messages, kind of still doubt it within yourself because no one is giving you the validation that you need, because we need something a little bit more higher power than ourselves. And that's when the whale comes in, the higher power comes in and goes, yep, ancient scrolls, got you, text, here it is for you, there you go, music, go ahead, go on, beat with it, dance to the beat of your own drum. As soon as you find out your rhythm and your power, you got the fucking mountain lion here, abundance, prosperity, power, truth, authority of your own life. That's when you're striding in your walk, you know what to do. Well, with that becomes a lot of power. And like I said, a lot of pitfalls. That's the third lesson that you're going to learn in this new moon power phase in Leo, and finding out what brings you joy and happiness. It's going to be tough. It's going to be scary. It might look lonely, but you're not alone. There's a lot of people on this journey too. Reach out to them, find them, astral project to them, do something to find out that you're not alone in this journey, because there's other people taking this journey too, and they're trying to get rid of old things that no longer serve them anymore and plant new seeds for who they want to be. And who they want to be is going to require a lot of trial and error. I'm going to exert my power here. I'm going to exert my force here. I don't like how it responded to me. I'm going to try to, I see how powerful I am, so I'm going to try and put it over here. But you can't, because that's abuse of your power. And there's going to be lessons that you're going to learn in there. Take those with a grain of salt and be grateful for those lessons that you learned too. Because by the time the full moon comes, you can let go of the lessons that no longer served you, if that makes sense. But don't be afraid of your power, basically, is what this whole message is spreading, telling me. Learn from yourself. Learn from yourself. Learn from yourself. Learn from the needs of others. Respect and be kind to yourself. Respect and be kind to the needs of others. Recognize and realize that they're going through the same compassionate, gentle nature that you are, and we must learn how to conjure compassion and kindness for our own selves. But that's it really for the whole card. I know that I spoke really fast, so I was just trying to get through it all, and not from a place of like not integrity, but just because I didn't want to miss a beat of the cards. The messages were pretty clear and coming through. Just hold on tight, be unapologetic about it. If you lose faith, go back to the whale card. If you lose faith, go back to the whale card. If you lose faith, go back to the dolphin card. If you lose like conviction in who you are, go back to the blue heron card, which is your introspection. If you lose faith with not knowing where to start, go back to the turkey card, which is giving away what you have, being grateful in abundance, like the law of attraction says. Just be grateful for what you have enough already. And then you will feel the power of the mountain lion, just walking in your stride and realizing, wow, this makes me fucking happy, and I'm walking in it regardless of how tall and strideful I walk, or I walk with pride in my stride. I don't care how many people are looking at me with fucking rolling eyes, because this is my power, and I know that I'm bringing people truth and medicine, and that's what we need you to do to bring harmony to the earth. So thank you so much for listening to all that. I hope I could help you. Please let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe. I love you so much. I'm so excited about this. I'm going to go and take my own medicine now. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I love you. Ahome taku yasin. Goodbye.